Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hey, good morning. Let me turn this down. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am sorry for the noise in the background, but Reagan and I are about to go run some errands. Yeah, so we're about to go to the mall to get a Fenty Beauty, the new Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm gonna go see if they have it in stock still at my local mall. There's two Sephora's at my local mall. There's one inside of JCPenney and there's another one that's just a standalone Sephora. So I'm gonna go see if they have it there. And instead I think welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, my name is Colette, and if you're coming back to watch another one of my videos, thank you again. Today, so you guys know that we're here to talk about the new Fenty Beauty foundation. It's the Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint. So I did try to go into storage today, almost a week late from the launch, and expecting to find my shade, and that did not happen. But thankfully they were still doing, thankfully they're now able to do samples because they haven't been for a while. She ended up giving me 3 samples to come home with to test out. I did explain to her that I was really just trying to buy it to do a video, and she was chill with that. She was like, well, you wanna do this? So that was pretty cool of her. Got the shade that I felt like really matched me, and then I got the one down from there and the one up from it, so the 3 in between shades. But yeah, so they were pretty much sold out. She labeled them A, B, and C, so I think I got 20, 21, and 22. So let me just show you guys what they look like. So that's what the 3 shades look like. This one looks a little bit light. This is the 20, then this is the 21 and the 22. So those are my 3 shades that I picked up. Well, those are the 3 shades that I figured I'd fall in between. So yeah, so I figured I'd just sit down with you guys. It's already like midday. I was hoping to film this in the morning and get like a full day wear out of it and just kind of come back later and tell you guys how it wore. I'm still going to be able to get a couple hours wear out of it because I don't. So yeah, so I'm hoping to be able to do a wear test update, but if not, we'll just have a first impressions if I don't get to come back and kind of update it. But I'll just do a first impressions, and I figured I'll just go ahead and use whatever Fenty products I already owned. I'll just throw in the mix with this review. So I do have their Pro Filter foundation, these stack eyeshadows, I think that's what they're called. Yeah, no, these snap shadows. I have 2 of those. I have 3 and 4. I have the Pro Filter primer. This one is a soft matte one. I also have the bronzers. I have 2 of the bronzers. I have Coconutty and Mocha Mami. And the bronzers, I also have this mini blush in Hustle Baby. And I think my all-time favorite product from Fenty has to be the Gloss Bomb. One of my favorite, apart from the ColourPop glosses, I think that this is one of my favorite gloss formulas. And then I have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in Nutmeg and concealer. So I think those are all of the other products that I have from Fenty Beauty that are going to be included in this video along with the foundation. So let's get started out. So I just decided to go ahead and finish up my eyes off camera in the interest of time, to not making this video about a bunch of products that we're not really here to talk about. So I'll leave all of the different things that I used in the description box down below in case you're interested. But before we get into testing out the foundation, let's talk a little bit about the foundation, the claims, or whatever. I pulled up it up on the Fenty Beauty website. So let me tell you guys a little bit about it. So it's the Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint, and there's a total of 25 shades. It says it's a blurring skin tint that delivers a smooth, instantly blurred skin in just a few easy drops. Yeah, and it comes in 25 different shades, so I'm guessing that because it's a tint, that's why it has such a smaller shade range than other foundations that have launched before. Okay, so it's supposed to be a buildable lightweight to medium long wear coverage. It has a blur complex for a hydrating diffused effect. It's supposed to be a smooth texture that layers well with primer and skincare. I like to hear that because I do layer my skincare. Applies well with fingers or a brush. Okay, I was going to use a beauty blender today, so I don't know, or a beauty sponge actually, so I might just grab a brush instead. It's supposed to be a humidity, sweat, and transfer resistant formula. You see, when they say transfer resistant formula, it kind of gets me a little bit confused because I have never met a foundation that doesn't mess up anything I have on. Or this is kind of some high claims, but your girl might keep a full face of makeup on to try out these claims. But yeah, I'm excited about the possibility of it being such a lightweight formula and all the claims pretty much, because the more I was never one to like gravitate towards the heavy cakey full coverage makeup, not cakey but just kind of that heavy feeling type of full coverage makeup. I just never ever gravitated towards that. So I really like foundations that claim to give you a little bit of coverage but kind of like your skin, you know, kind of your skin but better type of look. That's kind of what I go for in foundations. So I'm glad that this skin tint is claiming to be kind of what the finish that I would like. So I'm hoping that it's kind of like that. So it's a buildable formula, so I should be able to put it on over primer and skincare. So I do have my skincare on, like I said, from earlier today. So this is what the shade range is looking like on my tablet. It looks pretty standard. If this was like a foundation, not like a skin tint, I'd be a little bit more disappointed in the shade range. But I feel that because it's a skin tint, one shade could probably cover a couple of different skin tones, just depending on the undertone of the foundation. So if it's supposed to be more of a lightweight formula, something that's not so cakey and heavy, then you might get away with using a shade that's maybe a little bit lighter or maybe a little bit darker. It just depends on the formula and the blend of the product in cases like this. So I feel like I don't have much negative to say about the shade range. Okay, so let's get into swatching these 3 shades. So that's what the 20 looks like. So that's 21 right there, and that was the shade that we decided would have been my best match. Okay, and then that's 22 right there. So 20, 21, and 22. So that's the difference in the shade ranges for this face tint. So yeah, you could definitely see the drastic change in each one, from going from lightest to darkest. It's just there could be a couple different shades in between each of them. Blend them in some so I can see. Okay, so I blend them in. Oh, that's what they look like blended out, but I definitely think that I'm gonna go with the 21. Let me go ahead and prime my face. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Bear With Me Prime and Set Refresh priming spray with, okay, and then I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter primer because I actually really like this primer, and why not test it out with enough. That 5 here. So I'm just going to just apply it. And because, like I said, because they say because it recommends that you use a brush with it, I'm just gonna take this brush right here. This is a Moda brush. This is from a Moda brush set that I got from Walmart, and it's the complexion brush in the set, so I'm just gonna use this. And I always give my brushes a little bit of a spritz with my spray, just to kind of help to blend the product. So I'm just gonna do that, and then go in and blend. I'm just gonna blend it on one side first, so we can see what it looks like with the first application. I don't think that I would feel, ooh, nice. I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but I'm just gonna blend down my neck as well. But I actually really like the way that's going on. It's laying like really nice and flat, and I'm just kind of using like a light tapping motion and just lightly dragging it when I tap, and it's just blending up really nicely. It kind of has like a skin-like finish, which I'm really enjoying. Yeah. And it really does like match my skin. So that's it on this side of my face. I'll blend it in, and then that's what it looks like over here compared to, yeah, so that's what it looks like on that side compared to this side. Doesn't look bad at all. It's pretty good. I actually really like the way it went on. It's blending up really nicely. It's not streaky at all. I'm not seeing like brush streaks, and even though this was sitting on my face over here, it wasn't drying down at all. It's blending really well, just as easy as the other side was blending. So I won't say it's a quick drying formula, because it's still blending without any problem at all. This might be okay. So far so good. That was such an easy application. You know what, I do want to try to give it another layer, just because I want to see how it layers on. So I'm going to try the layer. I'm just going to put an extra layer on, just a little bit more. Just gonna look. Wow, it looks like I'm not wearing anything, but I definitely feel like it did even out my skin tone. Like you can still see a little bit of my acne scarrings kind of coming through, but it's not so in your face. So I think it looks really good. It's kind of like your skin but better. I think it looks really good. It kind of makes my skin look healthy, you know. It looks really good on my skin. I like it, and it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. Like it doesn't feel like anything went on. So I'm going to put a second layer on. I actually really like this foundation. Oh, I forgot that I was using a brush for highlighter, not my finger. Oh well. More, see if I can build it up and see how it builds up on itself. Oh wow. Get a little bit more coverage on this side. I have like this little acne scarring right here, and then another one right here, and they're not showing as bright or as much as they were before. It give me a little bit more coverage, but not, like I said, it's not like flawless looking skin. I mean, it looks healthy and skin-like, and that's what I like my foundation to do on my skin. I don't want to, I don't know, it looks really nice. And my pores don't look so, like, I don't know, my pores kind of look like it did something with my pores. That might have been the primer anyways, but it does look really good. I actually really like this. Blends out effortlessly. It feels very lightweight. It, like, I can't stop looking at myself because I'm surprised. Like, it kind of makes me look highlighted already. Like I have like something going on in this general area. I just feel like it made my face very healthy looking. I mean, it looks good on. If you're somebody that's very like the lightest bit of makeup ever, you just want a little bit of something to just help you through, to make you look awake, I would say that this formula so far seems like what you need, if that's what you were looking for. I'm definitely in love with this foundation right now. Like, I really, really like the way it applied. That looks really, really good. Really, really good. So let me see, since the 20 is a little bit lighter than me, I'm going to see if I can use that as like my concealer instead of using the concealer. Let's see if I can, ooh, that's too much. Use that in my areas to just kind of highlight those areas. It might not be a good idea. It's not a good idea. So they did say you can use your fingers to blend this out. So I'm just going to use my finger to kind of blend this in, just to kind of see how it will apply the finger, and just kind of use it as my highlighting concealing shade. They put on way too much for these little areas though. But it's blending in really nicely. Okay, that is blending out with the fingers really, really well. My finger can get like right in there. And just blend this out. Oh wow. It blended out so effortlessly, I think. I don't see like any fingerprinting or anything. It really, sometimes you're trying to blend out something with your finger and it like leaves your fingerprint on the skin and it just kind of shows up patchy. I'm not getting that. It's like really, really blending in really nicely. And it's not settling into my lines under my eye. It's not settling into that and just kind of emphasizing that anymore. It's just kind of blending out nicely. I really like that. So yes, I'm gonna do a little bit of a nose contour. I'm not the best at this. I'm just gonna take the darkest shade, is it 22, and I'm just going to take it on a brush this time and just kind of help to give my nose a little bit of a contour. Let's just use all these shades, shall we? Ooh, that's harsh. And then I'm just gonna take it and run it down my jawlines, just whatever is left on the brush, maybe a little bit more on the cap, and just run it down my jawline to give me a contour. And the perimeter of my face. So we're just gonna use, and I'm just gonna take that same brush that I used for the foundation. I'm just gonna tap over that mouth contour, blend back down with my finger. Okay. So I can blend it out some more. Oh wow, that's really, really nice. I like that. The claims of it being like lightweight and easy to blend, I think that those are definitely true so far. They did one. I think it looks really good. I think the blurring effect is definitely something to speak on too, because I feel like it did create that very smooth looking skin type and just kind of healthy looking skin, glowy. It looks really good. I'm kind of not, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face makeup, and then I will come back and let you guys see how it did with me layering on makeup. You know what? I'm done with finishing up my makeup, and you guys, this looks good. I honestly feel like I would purchase the full size of this. So I feel like all of the claims that we talked about earlier, apart from it being from the wear test that I'm going to try to do in the next few hours, I feel like all of them are very, very true. It did hold up really, really well. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just keep this on. It's currently 3:20. Let me come closer so you guys can see how it looks. But okay, you guys, so yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to come back and give you guys a check-in and kind of show you guys what my skin is looking like. But okay, you guys, so I did say I wanted to show you guys in natural lighting how my skin looks. I'm just standing by the window. I don't know if this is giving you guys like the best view. Okay guys, so this is me checking in about 2 hours later. This is a picture I took, and the makeup is holding up really, really well at this point. And here I am right before my workout later that afternoon, and it is still holding up. I'm kind of a little bit greasy, but the foundation is staying put. Okay, and this is me with my beautiful little munchkin after my workout. And I have to say that the makeup started to melt away, but that was expected because I was doing a 30-minute workout, and I just think it's not sweat resistant, but it still held up really well. So I just wanted to quickly jump on and just give you guys my final thoughts on this foundation and just the wear of it. As I said earlier, with the application and everything, I think I loved everything about it, and I think the claims that they had prior to me test wearing it were good on the application. On the application part of it, everything was pretty good. I think the wear of it also is really good. As you guys saw, I did do a quick workout in it. I did a 30-minute HIIT workout wearing this full face of makeup, and I still feel like after all of that cooking and doing a little bit of cleaning and just kind of hanging around with Rig and doing our night routine, I feel like all of that to now it held up really, really well. I'm not having any, like, normally makeup starts to like separate around my nose area right here. I'm not seeing any of that, and it's not caking up. Oh, that's so close, I'm sorry. But normally I start to get like cracking, like I start to lose makeup around. So normally makeup starts to like when a foundation just doesn't wear well on me, I start to get a lot of like cracking and separation in these areas. But the makeup is still sitting really, really well. The foundation is still sitting really, really well and still making my skin look very, very smooth. Of course, I am losing some foundation like around the mouth area. I pretty much ate a couple times since I snacked a little and ate dinner, and so the lip gloss is gone and the makeup around that part of my face is kind of gone too, so as is expected. But yeah, I'm super tired, but I definitely would recommend this foundation. I hope that if you are interested in it, that this review slash demo did help you guys make a good decision on whether or not this foundation is for you. I definitely think it's something that I would want the full size in, so I might keep it on the back burner for right now. But I love the fact that they gave me a good enough sample, so I'll have a couple more uses out of it before I would definitely run out and want to purchase a full size. But yeah, and I think it's pretty good. Perfect timing for the summer as well. You don't want to have too many layers or too heavy of a foundation on in this hot weather, so I think it's the perfect foundation for the summertime, especially especially for me with my oily skin. I think it wore really, really well. I think if I was supposed to just touch this makeup up, just kind of blot a little bit and touch it up, it would look really, really good. So thumbs up to this foundation, this yeah, so thumbs up to this review. I think this was a good product and I actually really like it. So yeah, so anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope this video was informative or kind of gave you guys some clarity. I just hope it was a good video for you guys and it was entertaining. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.